finally here. We've been talking about this for a cool minute.
Yeah, I know, right? It's been a while.
Cool
It's been a
minute.
while. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Been an interesting roller coaster, with life and the fact that you got to stay true to certain things. You just complete the mission. To be honest.
Yeah, most definitely, man. For those who don't know, I'm Shad, and this is
your
let
boy-
you introduce yourself.
It's your boy Joe Forte,
Hell yeah, shit.
live and direct.
Yep. So this is our first podcast. That's probably not gonna be in a bit. So let me just shut the fuck up. We just gonna run through this shit. We just gonna have normal ass conversations. Try to make this shit as genuine as possible. We don't want it to be like how can I say this, like stage. We don't want to like watch anything that we say, nothing like that. We want it to just be like pure, genuine conversation. Whoever is tuned into it, we appreciate it. Whoever don't, fuck you. I'm just playing. Nah, whoever don't, it's all good. But we got a lot of game that we gonna be throwing. As much as you might hate us, you got a lot of shit that you can learn as well.
And
So.
it's just about having an organic feel and perceiving things that's real, and that's what we're gonna be bringing to the audience. So stay tuned. Make sure y'all always watching. We're gonna be dropping knowledge. We're gonna be talking about growth. We're gonna be talking about everything that you need to hear that the opposite side ain't showing you. So, we ain't trying to be long-winded, but, lock in.
Yep. We don't know what type of conversations we gonna have. Some of the shit just gonna be sporadic, but it's just gonna be genuine shit. We want to do a lot of interacting with y'all as well. We just getting this thing started, but eventually, eventually we want to get some more people in here. Whoever is like doing entrepreneur type stuff, we just kind of want to make it an environment for people to just come and socialize about shit,
And then also express their experiences, what they deal with, like whether it's whatever craft that they're doing. We want to give the backstory and show you what it's like from a person that's actually in the field. So it's really about just showing you guys the curtains, that's the light behind the curtains, like trying to let you guys know.
Yep. So we're going to start off with introductions. I'm going to let my man Joe Forte introduce himself. Y'all might hear me call him JoJo, but that's just for me to do. Y'all can't do that shit. All right? That's only exclusive.
Not only the real ones know me as JoJo, for real. But I'm Joe Forte. I make music. I like definitely hip-hop. It's something that I'm passionate about. I love lyricism. I love, melodies. I love, just the vibe and stuff like that. So it's like, for me, an artist is the whole, being lyrical, being, very, very, have, these deep feel to them and some depth to them. So, but yeah, I make music, I've been doing it for a while, probably 5-6 years, and took it serious for maybe 2-3 years. So that's me, man. Just tune in. From California, Long Beach, born and raised, man.
Yeah, most def. My man got some hot shit. You gonna hear it. Y'all, well, actually, I'm not gonna say y'all. Y'all probably don't know. We do music. All right, that's probably one thing that you left out.
Yeah.
For everyone that doesn't know, we do music,
Definitely.
and we've put out a few tracks together. We got one. We only got one music video out together, right?
No, we got we only got one music video out, but we done probably 3, because we did Ain't My Fault. We did
Ain't My Fault. No, we ain't do Ain't My Fault. We need Crim at Ain't My Fault.
what? It was one of the videos.
We did Billion on My Mind.
Billion on My Mind. We did Get It Like, no, we didn't.
Envy.
No,
We started Envy. We never
started
finished it.
Envy, and then we did what's the other one? Yucky.
Oh yeah, Yucky. Yeah. So we got Billion on My Mind, and we got Yucky, and then we was also working on another one, but we probably gonna switch that up. And
we got different ideas. When you consistently grow, you start to change your standards. So
yeah, hell yeah, most definitely.
We're gonna lock in with that. But yeah, we do music, and not only that, but look, man, it's just us. Ain't no guys behind that camera. Just to let you guys know, we doing this from the mud. We getting it from the ground. So if you have a vision to want to do something, you got to just put your foot down and go do it. We trying to make things happen. So we do videography stuff. We learning everything. You got to be a jack of all trades to really push forward.
Hell yeah! In this world these days, man, it's easy. It's easy to make money out here, and that's what we want to kind of like help y'all with too. So like I said, we make music, but we also do like a bunch of other stuff too, like for instance, branding. JoJo mentioned videography stuff. He's into editing and all that shit. He does what you call it, like record producing and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So we are involved in a bunch of different things. So for me, for those who don't know, I'm Shot. I make music. I do branding. A lot really. Creme de la Creme. It's the brand right here. This is one of the brands that I'm working on right now. You know what I'm saying?
That's that fly right there. That's that flight.
Yeah.
That's top shelf right there.
We about to get this shit popping, but just like Nip said, all money in, no money out. I ain't trying to pay nobody, I'm trying to just like make this shit happen by myself. It's too much money to be made out here. Yeah. And people think that you got to be a millionaire or you got to be with the big brands and shit like that in order for you to, really make some bread out here. But
yeah.
He was doing it the best, man. He started his operation by himself, on the street.
Yeah.
Then he
right on the
same block that he was selling T-shirts on.
Yeah.
You feel me? Every single day, same block that he was selling T-shirts on that he got ran from. He came back and bought that motherfucker.
For real.
That's a story that not a lot of people have out here. Well, actually, now a lot of people. Let me not say not a lot of people have. A lot of people these days are trying to have that be their story.
Yeah.
But
no, a lot of people.
He pioneered it.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Yeah.
He gave you the blueprint for the marathon, and a lot of people want to have that perception to be like, yo, I'm chasing this bag, I'm creating this, this journey for me, but they don't really put it down the way he did it, and they didn't expose it the way he did it. So yeah, he's definitely the godfather of that right there, man. Nip was doing it on a different level.
Yeah,
just like you said,
man,
hustling right there on the street, on the corner at the liquor store, and then came back, bought that shit, the whole lot, man. You can't get no better than that.
Yeah, no, that shit is iconic for sure.
Yeah, and then to want to build your community. Mm-hmm. A lot of artists, a lot of rappers, they get successful, they make a lot of money. Yeah. They just go up here. They don't stop in the middle, or they don't come back down to help. Mm-hmm. On Instagram maybe, or on Twitter, maybe, but not. Definitely not in real life. So for him to do that, that's a different type of human being, man. Rest in peace, Nip.
For sure, I know him. Rest in peace for sure. But I think him dying, I think him passing. Let me not use that other word. Him passing sparked creation in a lot of other people to be able to keep that plan going. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because it wasn't a lot of people that like in California. Yeah, we knew about him. Yeah. But when as soon as that happened, you know how much recognition he got. Like that. Like when that happened, I don't think that there was any. I don't think I've seen anyone else. Michael Jackson was. I think before Nip, Michael Jackson was the only person that had the Staples Center, that was able to get the Staples Center. And then Nip comes along, and then now Nip got the Staples Center. I mean, the crypto arena now, but you feel what I'm saying? Like
we know the Staples Center.
Yeah, the Staples Center.
We know the Staples Center, bro.
Nip got the Staples Center, and
Cali,
then he got his whole. What do they call those things when they drive around the city?
I forgot the name of it. Bro.
Yeah, I can't remember that name either. But yeah, and then he got one of those too, man. Yeah. And like it was like a parade. It was like a celebration in the city.
Like I'm gonna tell you, bro. Like when that situation happened, man, I had work and I was on my way back to the house, and dude, like you couldn't even go nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, the streets was flooded.
Oh damn.
You couldn't even go down certain streets. Like if you were to even if you lived in LA and you was trying to like drive down Crenshaw or drive down Slauson or even like Western or Manchester, good luck.
Yeah.
You stuck. You might as well just park your car. That's how live it was, and that's how many people supported them in California. I wish a lot of people could have seen that. It was on the internet, but definitely a lot of other people could have seen that.
Yeah, that was a moment in history, man, for sure. Yeah. My birthday was like a couple days after that, and my birthday wasn't even like I didn't even do anything. I couldn't feel any type of way, man. That shit happened a couple days before my birthday, man.
My brother, he called me. He was at work. He called me at the time. He was like, "Yo, I think something happened to Nip," and it was before they reported it. And I was like, "Hey, what? What happened to Nip?" He was like, "I don't know. Something happened." Because my boy, he knows somebody that knows some, you know, how California is. He knows somebody that knows somebody.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely.
Of course.
Do. And I was like, dang, like, I hope not. And I just was like, just hoping that everything was good because, you know, he was really, really, really influential to, like, the community and, like, just the youth. He got me through a lot of stuff. Like, his music got me through a lot. And when I found out that news, it was like, damn, like, why? Why is always the good one?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that was really confusing for a lot of people, for sure.
Yeah.
But his legacy lives on. That's most definitely especially his girl Lauren holding him down for sure.
Fact.
For sure.
That's definitely true.
If I ever passed, you know, like that, you know, just I would want somebody to hold me down like that.
Yeah, definitely. Somebody
she holding it down for sure. I don't think she gets enough credit for that either.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Yeah.
But she like low key with it too. Like it's like the only time she pop out is when she's like talking about it.
Yeah.
Or doing something that, you know, inspiring. And you could tell like the change. Like if you really looked at her before she like got with Nip, her mentality is completely different.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Completely different.
Yeah.
But you know, like you said, his legacy live on, but it's living on in like individuals like you know, and like me, and like other people that want to be creative and really push themselves to the limit, you know.
Yeah.
That's real. But as far as like hip hop, like since we talking about a situation like that, like how do you feel about like AI rap music?
AI rap music. I think using AI for lyrics is corny.
Yeah.
I really
the same
think
way.
it is. Because it's like when I was just listening to that to like, I don't know, like a podcast or something like that about that today. It's like it's lyrics tell a story. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's like AI can't. Oh, it was Raekwon. Something about I'm in roaches with I'm in a house of roaches and my auntie, something like that.
Yeah.
And it's like AI can't tell that. You feel what I'm saying? AI don't know what that is.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I feel you.
And
it's no feel.
Like, yeah, it's like when people tell their story, it's like you feel it. Like when I listen to music, it gives me a certain feeling. To know that a robot had they hand in that, like that, it's weird. It's different with robots doing technology shit.
Yeah, because it's like a helping hand.
Exactly.
It's not something that's like music is like a soulful thing. Mm-hmm. Like when you write your lyrics, I write my lyrics. We write it from our heart, our soul. So like you getting lyrics from a robot, like, you basically getting it from an entity without a soul.
Yeah.
And it could get deeper than that, but it's like it's sad, though. It's really like songs on YouTube you could look up like Drake or like anybody, and they got a whole song.
I seen the Michael Jackson one, bro. They put Michael Jackson on Down for My Niggas. Fuck the niggas, cause I'm down. Bro, that shit sounded funny. Man. But yeah, they doing it to everybody.
That's crazy.
That shit is corny though, bro.
No, it definitely is.
It
definitely is. And then it doesn't even sharpen up your mind. Like when you writing, you know, get better. You exercising your brain. You're teaching yourself, you know, with the words and how to use them and how to phrase them. So it's like when you use AI, man.
Yeah, exactly.
It takes away that work aspect.
Yeah, I know. But
it's taking over though. It really is. I just want to see how the music industry like control it. Like, are they gonna like? Because there's like literally like Drake songs and all that stuff like that. So are they gonna like put copyright strikes out or like infringements or like?
See, the thing about it is that, I mean, people on YouTube gonna be doing it all the time.
I know, but if all right, let's say a popular AI like channel blow up. Like they do all AI music of like just all popular artists.
Okay.
Will that artist be able to capitalize off of what they're doing because they're using their name for and income basically?
I think the same copyright strikes would exist for that because the beat is still going to be picked up by YouTube because the beat is not being changed. It's just Michael Jackson on the beat or Drake.
No, it's like literally like custom beats with a Drake on it. It's Drake lyrics, Drake voice. Like it's like a created song.
So like I could write my own lyrics and then put it on a beat that I made and then have Drake come and rap it.
Yeah, his voice.
Oh yeah, see, nah, they need to cut that shit out.
That's real, bro. Like that's crazy.
It was green screen auto-tune, all that shit, that's that's already enough. You feel what I'm saying? Now when they start like changing, like I seen some stuff that they was doing like facial changes or something like that, where the girl was like talking, and and then she said something, and then it was the same scene, the same girl, but it was in Japanese, and then it was in another language,
Really?
and then things that she was saying was completely different. So she said, so she cussed in one of them. They did one where it was a clean version. They did one where she was mute, and she had the same movements, the same everything, and she just wasn't speaking. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like they take you. So like us, this camera recording us right now, right?
Yeah.
We could, AI can make us have a completely different conversation.
That's crazy.
You feel me?
Oh, that's scary right there. That's
it is. And then even with the whole facial recognition shit, Kendrick did the music video.
Yeah, I seen that.
With the facial recognition, he did a music video as so many different people.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's that shit like that is kind of scary for me, because it's like, I mean, aside from music, it's just like,
that's just wild. That's just wild. Like,
exactly.
What's out there and what they can really do with it.
I know.
Do you think
conspiracies could get started off of that?
I didn't know about the conversation thing. That's crazy. Now I'm about to stop talking. I ain't doing no interviews.
I know, right?
For real. But do you think Kendrick was ahead of his time when he did that? Because that was before everything popped off with AI and the facial recognition and all that.
Well, the facial recognition was a thing since like Snapchat and all that.
Yeah, but the way he changed.
The way he changed it all. I mean, nah. I think Kendrick kind of just jumped on the wave. He was kind of like the first person to do like the whole like a whole music video about it.
Yeah.
And music. He was the first person to kind of bring it to music. But like for instance, there's an artist out there that exists right now that is a person, but their face is fake. You feel what I'm saying? So like I don't know, the AI technology, whatever the hell, like every picture, even on Instagram, every picture that this girl posts is fake. Really? Everything is fake.
Really?
Yeah. But she's in the picture, so like she could be right here with me and you, just chilling, like having a conversation. It's a real person, but she displays herself on social media and in these music videos as a fake person.
Dang,
with like an animated face. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's wild.
So Kendrick, him doing that,
just capitalized.
He's mainstream. Yeah, he just capitalized off of it, pretty much. Yeah.
That's true. Okay, yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah. I feel you on that.
How you feel about AI?
Man,
aside from just lyrics and all that, how you feel about it, like touching like just the music industry, period?
I feel like it shouldn't touch the music industry.
Really?
Like AI? That's wild to me, because it's like I said, it takes away the effort that you should put in to be a great artist. Mm-hmm. Like you can, like if you could go on, like say an app or a software, and then ask that software for your problem solving, then you didn't complete the problem solving. You skipped that step.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't think it should be incorporated. Like for business stuff wise, like you be like, oh yeah, AI, look at this contract for me. They said this I get, and yeah, that'd be solid. Like you could skip the lawyer step.
Yeah.
But as far as like music and being creative, it's like how you gonna be creative? Like that's not creativity.
Yeah.
And creativity is tapping into your mental psyche and really just touching with yourself and what you want people to see, who you are. So I don't think it should be in it. Like it's crazy that, you know, a lot of like right now, like a lot of big artists probably use it. You know, like they probably go in there and write me a love song, and them motherfuckers really write it, and then they take something out, pick and choose it, and make a song out of it. So it's cool for the generation coming up because they can capitalize off of it. But it's from like what I'm used to, like the music that I'm used to, it's I don't want it in it. I definitely don't.
Okay, so it kind of sounds like you're talking more about like lyrics and stuff, but like as far as like what about like generating melodies and creating like beats and stuff like that?
But that's still part of the creative part.
Yeah, that's true.
That's definitely still part of the
That's
creative
true.
part.
Okay, so what about with beats? Because with beats,
that's still unfair, bro. Because how you gonna tell AI to help you create a beat? And you got this guy from, let's say he in he's somewhere in the hood. He ain't got no light. He ain't got nothing, but he got a laptop.
Yeah,
and he's
yeah.
really he's downloading free beat packs and really trying to find how to make beats. And he's not tapped in tune to somebody that got all the good accessories to get to AI. Like he really had to get it from the mud. He really had to go through the emotions of like putting this beat together from how he feel versus somebody that be like, oh, find me a melody or find me this type of trumpet or this type of bass. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, I feel you. With like the whole melodies and stuff, I feel like AI touching the music industry with everything besides beats is different. Okay. So the reason why I feel that way is because people go on Splice. People take samples all the time.
Yeah.
And so what they're doing is they're taking something that already exists, and then they're either using it or altering it for their benefit. You feel what I'm saying? That is very, very, very creative. On the other hand, though, if you're just using AI as like a how can I say this? It's like for instance, for artists like you, if AI generates a beat, then it might be cheaper than you going and paying somebody like $400 or $500 on BeatStars to use a beat. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Or even $20 on BeatStars. You feel what I'm saying?
That's true.
So you already didn't create that beat.
Yeah.
You feel me? So if AI, and one thing too that I want to like keep in mind is that like or that I want to mention is that like I don't feel like AI is like completely like just doing something from nothing. I think AI, it has to be created from something.
It's a monitor behind it, like somebody that is monitoring.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a team
like,
behind it.
But
definitely.
it's somebody that like it might be automated and everything like that, but it has to be created from something. You can't just have nothing and then all of a sudden something just pops up out of nowhere without nothing being given to it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
So like with AI beats, for instance, like there's someone behind that's actually making those beats.
Okay.
So with AI, what AI does is this person gives it a beat. I mean, this person gives the AI a beat, right? Mm-hmm. AI takes that beat, that one beat, and then they like stem it and turn it into all these other different sounds. They break up the they break up the melodies and everything like that, and then they what you call it, like it like generates different melodies and everything.
Yeah.
So then you get like 100 different beats from this one beat.
Yeah.
You feel me? So if producers could figure out a way to collaborate with AI, then that will be crazy.
Like, all right, like I'm gonna touch on this topic. Like,
okay.
Right, so you know Hit Boy, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard of the song he had with Alchemist. He was talking.
I haven't.
He kind of like dissed other producers.
Okay.
He didn't really diss them. He dissed one producer, but he was kind of like talking about what other producers do. And he was like, I ain't heard Southside do a beat without 808 in it. He just kind of like talking about like how people don't really like go out their way to do different things and try to be different. And like that kind of remind me of that. Like if someone used 808s and somebody used a lot of samples, some beat producers look at those producers the same way you would look at an artist that ghostwrite or has a ghostwriter, because they're not a full package.
Okay,
they're getting assistance. They need help with something.
Yeah.
Like I feel like AI it's a good assistance, but it shouldn't do too much of the work.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I could second that. I can second that for sure.
But it's good. It's good for certain things, but I don't think it should be in like music though.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's a feel. Like it's a soulful thing. Music is soulful. So
yeah,
it's
most definitely.
You don't want that stuff taking over, and you be hearing all these generated things. Like even with Splice, it's like damn. Like if we had Splice back in the day.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, things would have been different for sure.
It would have been crazy.
For sure.
And that's just like. Man, that's different. Splice is different.
Yeah.
Splice is definitely different.
It is. I know, man. I don't even really know how to make beats like that, and I messed around with Splice a little bit, and yeah.
Yeah, it's a complicated, it's just a complicated thing to do. Like you gotta really, like I feel like writing music is way easier than making a beat.
Oh hell yeah, for sure.
Way easier.
For sure.
Because it's hard 100%. To like for some individuals, it's hard to translate that sound in your head to what you want to hear.
Yeah.
Very
Especially
difficult.
if you can't figure out what instrument it is or something
if you don't know how to use the software, if you don't know how to import certain sounds, like it's really hard to be like, man, like, oh, I hear this, man, I can put this, I know I can put this on it, and you be going in, man, I don't even know how to do it.
I know. When I was getting beats made, I was even having people ask me like, you know, like what kind of bass you wanted. I'm just like, you know, I don't even know how to answer that question. It's just it's beat making is pretty intricate though.
Yeah.
So I understand what Hit Boy is saying though, you know, because Hit Boy only does this by himself.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So to be, you know, that's something that, okay. So then him saying that, I wonder how he feels about Dr. Dre. You feel what I'm saying? Because Dr. Dre has done that. DJ Khaled calls himself a DJ, but he don't be making beats.
Yeah, he don't make. Definitely.
You feel what I'm saying? So like
That's a good question.
For someone like Dr. Dre, you know, who is a pioneer in the game that has done all that, now he has like all these people that are making the beats for him, and he's just saying that he made the beat. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, you know, like I wonder how do you feel about that?
I feel like it's kind of hard to say because it's like, look, all right, because Dr. Dre is like really, he been doing it for so long, bro. Like,
okay,
his status as a producer, even as a rapper, like it's so high to the point that it's like, what do you expect me to do? Keep getting out the mud? Like, I get it, I can get it, but it's not like he's making songs consistently throughout the year. It's not like he's a consistent dropper. It's like he's very exclusive. So when he does drop, it's like it does have to be on a expectation that people expect him to be. So I can understand it.
But okay, if he needs other people to hold his expectation, then maybe he can't hold his expectation anymore. Why not just
retire?
Yeah, I mean, just not even step into it. You feel me? Because if Dr. Dre is a producer, it's like if Michael Jordan was still trying to get out there and play basketball right now, that nigga would not do good.
Yeah, I definitely, that's true.
So,
that's true.
Like, if we allow it for Dr. Dre, then we gotta. Then does that mean that there's like a certain pinnacle to where people can get to where like all that type of stuff is okay?
I feel like it is a certain pinnacle you could get to where it's like I've done enough. Like, what do you expect me to do? Like, what do you like? I shouldn't have to keep doing this amount of work. Like, yeah, I can, because that's gonna show the passion and how much I really am the best.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, you know, we ain't gonna stress if you don't. Like, you know, if just like you said, if Michael Jordan going out there and play basketball, if he scored fucking 20 points, we'd be straight. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Good. Like, I'm not about to expect him to score no 35 or 40, he tried. Yeah. Like, you know, he definitely tried. I get what you're saying. Like, at a certain point, you should just hang it up and just let the next generation carry it on. If you can't hold up with, you know, what the certain people are in that generation are talking about, then just, you know, hang it up. Like, you know, like, I'm gonna let them do their thing, and I'm gonna stay out the way.
Yeah. That's something that Drake was kind of going through too, with that whole ghostwriting.
Yeah, to really touch on that, bro. Like, I don't think Drake had ghostwriters.
You don't think? He said he did.
I think all right, and then we talking about what's the definition of a ghostwriter? Because some people try to change the definition.
Not necessarily a ghostwriter. Drake had inspiration for a lot of the music that he made.
But that's normal. Like, for me, like, I understand, bro, like, even like me and you, like, I had inspiration listening to your music, and I'd be like, I need to change up my melodies. I need to start rapping a certain way now, because, like, not just because I want to sound like you, but it's like I want to incorporate new sound into my catalog. I want to do new things with the stuff that I want to do with my music, and it's off of inspiration from you.
But that's a little bit different though, because you're not taking the stuff that I say. You feel what I'm saying? If you took my lyrics and then you went and then made your own song, because that's what he did. That's what he does with a couple songs, like the song "Sweeter Man," girl, I know you want it. You know I want it.
I know what you're talking about.
All right, so that song, he took that from, but he got that from this dude named Ram Riddles. This, I think he's like a UK artist or something like that.
Really? I didn't know about that one.
Yeah. So it's like, so he has taken lyrics from other people's songs and made them into his own song.
But that's not. But that's foul. Let's start right there. That's definitely foul.
Right.
But that's not ghost writing. Like,
So ghostwriting is considered, to me, someone who wrote my song that I don't mention at all. Yeah. No one else knows that person made my song but me.
Okay.
And I'm performing the song and acting like, this is my song.
No, that's definitely ghostwriting.
Yeah, that's a ghostwriting.
I feel like if we like we're on a creative aspect, and let's say we're in the studio together.
Yeah.
Let's say you rap, I rap, and I'm writing down stuff, and then you be like, all right, like, hey, you should say shit this way, or like, hey, and I'm like, oh, shit, that's fire. Like, let me put that down. Like, I'm not saying it's stealing a verse, but it's like, it's you giving me a different perspective on how my line should be. How it should come out. It's like, I feel like that's okay to a certain like perspective. I'm not telling you to write me a whole 4-bar setup.
Right. That's,
but I'm just saying, like if you just kind of like give me a hand on something, then that's cool to me. I feel like shouldn't be a big issue.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, see, something like that shouldn't even get credited.
Or like even like the thing that he had with Quentin Miller, like when he was like what's it called, like not rehearse his song, but like give him like how it should sound. Like this.
Like a draft,
like a draft. You give him a draft, like, okay, I'm gonna let you know how I hear it in my head, and you could do whatever you want to do with it. And we don't know if Quentin Miller wrote that. All we know is Quentin Miller was rapping that at the same studio as Drake. So
True.
You know, they say a picture tells 1,000 words, and video is crazy. So
that is true. I never thought about it from that perspective, actually. But Quentin, I mean, do you think that he did write some of Drake's stuff though? Especially since Meek, because Meek mentioned it. Meek brought it out. Meek was the one that said something about it. So he had that information from somewhere. He's not just gonna throw some bullshit out. A calculated person like Meek ain't gonna throw it.
I definitely feel like, at some point, like, to be in that creative space, I don't know how much they were close together, how much they shared. It's a possibility that he did write some of his shit.
Yeah,
it definitely is. But like for me, like listening to Drake, I think Drake really write his own shit. Like when you do like the 5 a.m. in Toronto's and stuff like that, I think that's legitly him. Like really, like I gotta show y'all niggas. Like, Like I feel like that's really him. I feel like being an artist is subjective, like because it's so much that come with it, and it's so much behind it, and it's cool to be like if you justify yourself as like I am like a rapper, like I rap the best, I'm the best rapper in the world, and then you have that situation and it's like but if you like, because I feel like Drake got different sounds, so he considers himself as an artist more than a rapper. So I mean, it's just like a pop artist. Like we don't talk about pop artists. They don't never write none of their shit, but it's like it's cool for them to put out songs. But it's like it's all good though.
Yeah, Drake got a lot of skin in the game, so stuff like that.
Yeah.
Unless we found out that like some of his greatest albums were like all written, then.
Hey, but I still feel like if that were the factor, a lot of people still fuck with him.
Oh yeah, of course a lot of people were still fucking with Tekashi. I mean, come on.
Oh
now.
Yeah.
So it's like if people fucking with Tekashi, then of course people gonna fuck with Drake.
Nah, yeah.
But yeah, Drake is he got a lot of skin in the game, so I feel like it's not. People just brushed that off. People wasn't even tripping about that. That was just another situation. That was probably just a publicity stunt.
Hey, all right. So let me ask you a question, like, cause it's on the same topic, but it's a different artist.
Okay.
Same stable though. Do you feel like Wayne had ghostwriters at one point?
Wayne?
It came out that he did.
I never heard that.
You really didn't?
Nah.
Damn.
When was this?
Cash Money Days with Gilly the Kid.
With Gilly the Kid, Cash Money Days.
Yeah, Gilly Kid was signed to Cash Money at one point, and he was right. He said he wrote the whole Carter 1.
If it was anything before the Carter 3, then fuck it. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's like, how he gonna have ghostwriters before his prime, and then
no, that was his prime. That's what he was going into it. Carter 1 was fire.
Yeah, but right before the Carter 3, that's when he really started.
Yeah, the Carter 2, the dedication to it.
All that shit.
Oh yeah, that shit. That thing was fired.
So all that before that, not really. He blew up and like really really blew up and was like the artist, the rapper.
He was the best artist. It was not one person in the world.
Yeah, but it was after that though. It was things that he did after that, after that era that turned him into the best rapper in the world.
Yeah, I'm talking about like after the Carter 3. So you talking about like what are you talking about?
So you said that he had ghostwriters before all that, right?
Before.
Yeah, so none of that shit even matter.
Okay,
Fuck all that.
Yeah,
because the Carter 3 hit and the dedication and all that shit. Yeah, nah.
No, yeah, definitely. Like after the ghostwriters, like he stopped writing
No
music.
ceilings, nigga.
Oh yeah, No Ceilings is fire. No Ceilings is fire.
I don't want to hear anything from anybody. Wayne is
you know who I think is a slept on artist in Young Money?
who?
Corey Guns. That nigga is fire.
Yo, yes. Corey Guns is hard, bro. I don't understand why his career didn't you know.
I don't know if it's because it's like, you know, like he's set, like, you feel me? Like, I don't know what he done for Young Money that make him like kind of like take the backseat.
I don't think he's set, bro.
Really?
I really don't. Nah. I think.
Bro, I think he's good. I think he's good and comfortable where he's at. Let's say that. I'm not saying like set like as far as like being successful as in the eyes of an artist, but I feel like he's good like where he's at. Like he's comfortable.
Yeah, probably. I mean, his dad did a lot of shit in the game too, so he got a lot of stuff from him, you know. But yeah, he was definitely, he should have done more for sure. Yeah, I don't know what happened with that.
He's fire, bro.
Yeah.
Super fire.
Yep.
And that's crazy because a lot of artists that's like really really good, like they don't really pop the way they should.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because of their sound or whether they can't bring a certain like pull in a certain audience, but it sucks, man. Like just like a King Los, like that nigga fire, bro.
It all depends on your team, really.
That too.
Because if you could be the best rapper in the world, but if you don't got nobody to help like carry you and get you out, because doing this artist shit doing it alone is not the way, bro.
Yeah, like in a lot of artists they sign to like they sign to like big corporations and stuff like that to help them push them. And just like so y'all listening is like when you are independent and you don't want to sign to a big corporation, it will get a lot harder to push your music. Like it's really really hard. It's not as simple as like, no, I'll be independent. I'll manage my own stuff. I'll find somebody to help me. No, nigga, it's hard. It's hard. You got to really put your foot down on the ground and do groundwork. So, like that, I feel like a lot of artists now, just like you said, it's part of their team, and they probably don't have the proper team to push them in them positions.
Yeah. Because these days, it's like the reason why people sign with labels is because labels take care of all that shit.
Yeah.
They take care of the marketing, they take care of the music videos, whatever you got to pay
Any
for,
budget.
and they give you a little bit of bread too.
Yeah.
So it makes it easy. So they have the resources. You feel me? So if you don't got the resources, which is the label, if you don't got the label money, then you're just gonna have to get resourceful. You feel
and that's
me?
why people still sign the labels this day, because it's the convenience of having everything in their hands. They can make a call, like, hey, I'm going to the studio today, and then they go to the studio, the producer or whoever, the engineer, just put an invoice in, or he was here. Instead of having to pay him every time I go and set up, or what time you free, like that stuff is really, that's a convenience right there.
Yeah, hell yeah. The best advice that I would have for somebody that is like really trying to like get their shit popping right now is, if you trying to get your shit popping, then find you some homies that's doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, because if you have homies that's doing the same thing or got the same vision as you, even if they don't do music, find somebody that know how to do producing. So find somebody that know how to do engineering. Find somebody that knows how to market. You feel what I'm saying?
Build your team.
Yeah, exactly. And then you work together and work with your homies. It might not be your homies. It might not be the same. The people that you've been kicking around. And,
like that's real. Because when I first got into music, like when I learned how to make beats, it was some nigga I used to work with. Like I didn't know. So I didn't know him. He taught me how to work on fucking FL Studio. He taught me how to really like make beats and stuff like that. So I didn't know. But he was a resource that I can use and flourish with. It didn't happen, but it just find you a team, and start from there. Like if you want to be an artist, what kind of artist you want to be? If you want to be a producer, you got to find art like rappers. You want to be an engineer, you got to find rappers too. So team is the important part. Like you can't do everything alone.
Yeah, hell yeah. Build a team, get your little operation going, find somebody that know how to do videos and
stay on the schedule.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Stay on the schedule.
Yeah, it's easy.
Don't be sporadic, because it's easy to be like, you do a video shoot and you won't be drop a song for another 6 months. You got to be consistent. So make sure you stay on the schedule and always track your days. Hell yeah. That's definitely real. So how you feel about like album sales right now? Like what's your projection on that? Because I heard like this artist can't put an album out. She was like a big artist. I think her name was Chloe Bailey. Bailey. I think that's her name.
Oh yeah, the girl who did.
She was on like Disney. And
yeah, the mermaid movie.
Yeah. But she had put an album out, and she did like really poor sales. So it's like
album sales?
Yeah.
They still measuring that shit? Were they talking about streams or sales?
I don't know. They said weekly album sales. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if anybody's still like, I don't know, monitoring album sales, nobody really listening to CDs no more. You feel me?
I know. But even though like, I think sales just translate into like how many people bought your album, like on Apple Music and Spotify.
Okay, so then that's streaming then.
Oh, okay, so streaming.
So with streaming, if her shit was low on streaming, then yeah, I mean that just shows that she don't really got nobody listening to her. We went through that shit. You feel me? Like artists on a local level go through that shit all the time.
Yeah.
She might not have good music. You feel me?
So like, the question I'm trying to ask is like, should they focus on that, or should they just focus on their exposure? Because it is a big possibility that you could get a lot of exposure, but you have low streaming sales.
It depends on what your purpose is for making music. If you're just making music just to make money and shit like that, then one, you in the wrong business. Two, you're gonna just do something, like you're gonna turn into a gimmick. You're gonna look back later on and then you're gonna be like, that shit looks stupid.
That one hit wonder type shit.
Yeah. You know, make your little money and get on. But I mean, she's in a damn mermaid movie. You feel me? Like, I don't really think that she needs music. If she wants to make it, then cool, you know. But she's been making music with her sister. Ain't that her sister or something like that? Chloe and Haley Bailey or something like that.
Haley is her sister, yeah.
Yeah, my sister and my daughters listen to them. Yeah.
Well, I never heard her music. Like, so what's your
Me either.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I pass by. Like, it's not bad, you know.
Okay.
Like, I pass by and you know, it just sounds like music. You feel what I'm saying? She probably just don't really got fan base for the music like that. Maybe they didn't promote it the right way. That's what DaBaby said that they did with his album. Nobody was promoting it the right way. I don't know what the fuck happened. You feel me? So that's why marketing is such a big thing. And it's not just marketing, it's branding. That's what I'm realizing.
No, to talk about like branding and marketing, like I'm gonna segue to the boxing fight. So like Gervonta Davis, they sold like 1.2 million pay-per-view buys.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah.
Damn, man! I just watched it because I like that nigga, man. I wasn't hyped up, and I was just like, oh, Gervonta Davis is fighting. I want to watch that shit.
He's like kind of like really going into the like. I would say he's the face of boxing right now, just because the numbers he project. Yeah. Every fight he sell out, but 1.2 million. We haven't hit 1 million since Mayweather, bro.
Bro, I knew something was up with this nigga when I seen Mike Tyson in the back at a weigh-in, and then I seen Mayweather at the fight. Yeah. I was like, you have Mike Tyson and Mayweather?
Well, he used to be signed to Mayweather.
I know. Well, if you got Mayweather backing you get something big. You feel what I'm saying?
For real.
Yeah. That's crazy.
But like the lead up to the fight, like they promoted the shit out of it. Like really? Hella good. So marketing is very important in any aspect of selling when you're talking about business.
Yes.
Like marketing is very important. That's a lot of money, man. So like to put a perspective on that, the pay-per-view was $84 and 1.4 million. I mean 1.2 million. So they probably grossed.
They made 1.2 million, or they sold
1.2 million.
What the? All right, hold on. Let's do the
That's
math
just
on
the
that
pay-per-view, bro. That's gotta be at least.
Oh yeah, not even mentioning the tickets and all that.
The ticket sales, yeah.
So.
And mind you, like ringside seats was $50K, $30K, $20K.
Oh my goodness, bro! Almost 1.2 mil. I know, almost 102 mil.
Yeah, and as far as all the corporation, yeah.
102 million.
So even if he take like, bro, even if he take home 50%, bro, 50%, he was guaranteed what, like 7-8 mil. So that's the backing right there.
Off of one fight.
It didn't even last 40 minutes.
How much do you think that they put into that?
Not that much. I don't think they put like enough, because like you gotta look at it like this. I'm looking at it from a business company, is that they're not gonna put in. The resource they're gonna provide is a guarantee that they're gonna make more back. It's like I said, like I know we talked about this on off camera. Like if an artist or like a big company want to sign you for 20 mil, they projected you at like 100 because they already want to make at least double or quadruple of what what they're giving you, just so they can make more money back. So if they
that's insane.
Doing that, man, I don't know, man. They probably
even if they put like 5-10 million, even if they put 20 million.
Yeah, even if they put 20 million, they already, man, that's what 20%.
Yes.
That's crazy. That's a lot of money.
Hell yeah, man. Damn.
Like when Mayweather fought Pacquiao, he was guaranteed 300 million.
Really? Damn, I didn't even know.
Guaranteed. Like that's not pay-per-view sales. That's not ticket sales. That's guaranteed.
Wow.
300 million. That's wild.
Yeah, it's a lot of money to be made. That just goes to show it's a lot of money to be made.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Off boxing.
Off boxing.
Just watching two people fight in the ring for an hour. You feel me?
I feel like you know, like the NBA and you know, soccer and baseball, they make a lot of good money too.
Yeah.
But boxing is one of the most underrated paid sports out there because they get paid a lot of money.
Yeah,
like if I fight 3 times, if he do that 3 times a year,
yeah, I know that's insane, man.
That's a lot of money. So marketing is very important when it comes to like, you know, trying to push sales on people. Like even if it's the littlest thing, like they watching, they paying attention.
Hell yeah.
You got one person that you didn't have if you didn't do it. So.
Exactly. Hell yeah. Get your marketing and branding up. That's what we mean. You got to get your marketing and branding up. That's what you need to do.
Definitely do. Like if you trying to come in this game, man, and like, you know, do something, you got to definitely get your marketing and branding up. That's something that you got to think about. Don't think about just writing music or making beats or taking pictures or doing videos. You know, get your marketing up. You know, try to sell somebody your product so they can feel like they, you know, that you know you can get somebody that want it.
Yeah.
As long as if you know you can get people that want your product, you know you're gonna be successful at what you do.
Yeah, and it all starts with a story. As long as you got a story with your shit.
Yeah.
You know, whether you a plumber.
Yeah.
Or you own clothes. You feel what I'm saying? Or you selling $100,000 cars. You know.
Yeah.
You got to get your story right. You know, Ford has a story. Ferrari has a story.
Everybody has a story. Every company that you can name has a story.
Exactly.
It came from something. It came from somebody's mind thinking about something, and they wanted it to be something bigger.
Yeah, exactly.
That's real. Now Cassidy, you know, the rapper Cassidy, he said something a while back. He was like, "Yo, like if a window washer want to be the best window washer in the world, he can make a lot of money off of it." Because he projects himself to be the best window washer. So he's going to do everything that other window washers ain't going to do because he want to be the best. So be the best that you want to be.
Hey, Cassidy can sell Ray to a bug, bro. You know what I'm saying? He can sell salt to a slug.
Hey, Cassidy a legend,
man.
That's one of my influences when it comes to music. He influenced me a lot with my rap style.
Yeah, Cassidy is that type for sure.
Cold. Who you feel like is running like rap right now? It's been like pretty static.
Static? You think so? Yeah. Who you don't think nobody is like? If you could say that like the top 5 people that like are probably like whenever they put shit out, shit is like always being played type stuff.
Yeah, well,
5 artists.
5 artists.
I could think of some.
You could think of 5 artists?
I could think of some, yeah, for sure. Off the top of the head, yeah.
Who?
Lil Baby is one of them. Drake is always, anything that Drake puts out is always going to get some recognition. People,
I know, yeah, Drake.
People hold him to a standard that he created himself. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like whenever he puts shit out, everybody's already going to be into it.
And I feel like he like transcended. He's like in a position of transcending more than hip hop. Yeah. Like if he could go on any genre right now. Any like.
Yeah, for sure.
He could make a country song and it'll do $1 million.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, so him, Lil Baby. Lil Baby's getting a lot of recognition in the game as well.
I fuck with Lil Baby. Lil Baby hard.
Yeah. I would say Uzi is doing his thing too.
Uzi?
I can't say that he's not.
I haven't heard anything from him, but
that I Just Want to Rock song that shit is like.
That's a new song that he just put out?
I don't think it's new. I don't know how old it is, but But nah, like this shit just like recently came out.
Bro,
within, like, the past few
think
years.
of 5 artists. Like I give you Drake.
I just want to rock. Yeah.
Oh, that I just want to rock. That joint. Okay,
yeah, that song going crazy right now.
Yeah, no, definitely. That song is definitely going crazy, especially on TikTok.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Definitely on TikTok. Sure. That song is really popping off of here.
Let's see who running the game right now.
I don't know who's running the game right now, bro. You know who I fuck with? You know, you gonna say he definitely not like top 20, top 30, but
who?
You know, Larry June.
You know, it's funny because my barber be talking about him.
Larry June.
Yeah, he be talking about Larry June all the time.
Larry June hard. Like, look, it depends. Like, I would say it depends on what you listening to it for. Like, if you in a good mood and you just want to hear some fly shit, like I say, put on. It's like listening to E40. Like, put on some or Too Short. Like, put on some fly shit, man. I put on some Larry June. Just be cold, cruising around the street. Be cold.
Yeah. See, with this whole running the game thing, I guess it depends on people's definition of what running the game is. If we're talking about just people that are making noise now.
Well, what I would say running the game is like these guys are projected. Like they're the projection of hip hop. Like if they were to drop anything, it's gonna make noise. It's gonna like you could tell. If you could walk up to somebody and be like, "Hey, you know this person?" They gonna be like, "Yeah." Like you listen to them, yeah, I heard the song. Like those are the running game type of people.
Okay,
like
yeah.
Drake,
Uzi, Travis Scott, Drake.
Yeah, Drake. I can see Travis Scott. I can see Drake. I can see Uzi. I could definitely see Uzi. You walking up to anybody and somebody be like, "Yeah, I fuck a little Uzi."
Who in New York is making some noise right now?
Damn, I don't. New York?
Yeah, over there in that east side. Dirk is too.
Nah,
Dirk is coming up. Dirk is coming
I feel like Dirk is already there. He just because every song he's been dropping has been lit.
Yeah, but I'm not too sure if everybody knows who Dirk is. Like you said, walking up to people in the street and saying, "Do you know who Dirk is?" That's understandable. I don't think.
But when he made that song with Drake, though, he definitely
he did.
He definitely went up to another level.
He did. So if they see a picture of him or hear that song, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I know who Lil Dirk is."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But that's off of Drake.
Yeah, exactly. The Drake effect. You feel what I'm saying?
That's the Drake effect.
That's funny. That's actually a thing. I used to hear it on other podcasts. Now here I am saying it on this shit.
When Drake do a song with you, bro, you lit. All you gotta do is just make the right moves and promote yourself the right way. Yeah. And I feel like after that song, Lil Durk been moving the right way. Mm-hmm. Especially, with a lot of situations he's been going through with like other artists. Like his name been still in the media. Yeah. So that's real. But walking up to somebody random, I'm probably not. Mm-hmm. Like if I walk up to a white chick and be like, "Hey, you listen? Do you know who Lil Durk is?"
Little what?
Little what?
You said Lil Vert? Lil Uzi Vert? Yeah.
Nah, but I couldn't name 5. I definitely couldn't.
That's crazy.
I couldn't, bro.
Dang. Do you listen to music like that?
I do, but I don't.
What do you like other than Larry June?
I fuck with Lil Baby. I fuck with Lil Durk. I like Lil Durk, Lil Heavy. I like Drake for sure. Like I do fuck with Future. Like I like Future. Like certain times when I want to listen to like a different aspect of music, I do listen to Future. Okay, all right. Who else? My catalog is short. I listen to a lot of Cassidy, like an older Cassidy. Oh, okay. I've been into the older 50 Cent too, just recently, my playlist. 50 tight. And older Lil Wayne. So I don't really gravitate to a lot of new artists. A lot of older artists. That makes sense. Yeah, that old 50 was hard.
Yeah, hell yeah, for sure. I think Cardi B is also doing her thing.
She haven't came out with anything like recently.
But still, if like Cardi B, old ladies know who Cardi B is. You feel what I'm saying?
Because they didn't want their daughters listening to her.
But still, you feel me? So when Sir Mix-a-Lot came out, you know how much. I wasn't even around during that time, but I know that shit stirred up a lot.
Sir Mix-a-lot, I don't even know what is. What is that?
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Old ladies know who that was. That was stirring up a lot of shit.
That definitely was.
I'm sure. NWA came out. That stirred up a lot of shit. So, yeah, I mean,
I feel like if Cardi B were to drop an album right now, or like an EP, she'll do good. Yeah, she'll do hella good.
Oh yeah, for sure.
She just went in vanish mode, bro. Like she did her little run and then she disappeared. Then she just started doing features. So
and then they came out with the whole McDonald's shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So if she
That's
because it's like
crazy.
a lot of women coming up right now, like
Yeah.
a lot of them, like a lot of women artists that's rapping and they really trying to like take the number one spot. Because I honestly still feel like Nicki Minaj is up there. Like I feel like she's I do, bro. Like
Oh man, that's another conversation. Well, not another
I feel
conversation.
like as a rapper, like a female rapper, she the hardest one.
You know what I think is the problem with Nicki Minaj is that like she. Okay, you know how like when Jordan left the NBA and then came back and it was like trying to play and just like it wasn't it for him.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like you could have just not came back. we you know we would have been straight. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like there's no reason for her to be around right now. You feel me? Like no, let me not say that. Cause she could still be making music, but the thing is that like I feel like every time she pops out, she makes herself look like a fool. You feel me? Like she I don't know, like creating beefs with people for no reason and stuff like that. And then you know, all that like the little extra like glitzy, like eye opening shit. It's just like, what do you know, you're Nicki Minaj. You don't have to do that type of stuff.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like we have respect for you. You feel me? And like I just think that like she going through something like her personal life or something like that.
She probably is. Hey, she probably is.
You feel me? But
she probably is. But as far as like what I want to say is, as far as like music wise, I feel like she is like the best pinned artist. Like she could rap her ass off.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So like out of all the women that's rapping right now, she can. I feel like she would like if you were to put them in like a tournament, she would win every single one of them 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
She got bars.
I could agree with that.
Like she definitely got bars. She be
100%.
spitting. I'd be like, damn, like this. She thought of this.
Yeah, I mean, when she was with Young Money, she needed that.
Yeah, definitely.
You know?
She
had to have it. But then there was some artists like Lil Twist and stuff like that. Didn't have that. You feel me?
Hey, what happened to Lil Twist? Remember Gutta?
Gutta, yo.
Mac Man, with Jay Mills, he back in battle rap now, so he be battle rapping.
Oh, he is?
Yeah,
I forgot he was a battle rapper. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mac Man is the president of Young Money, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know he still be messing around with them.
Yeah, I feel like, he's like kind of the talent scout. Like, like run around and try to figure out, who's the next gunner.
Yeah.
Did you see the new Young Money team? Like, it was probably like a year ago, but I seen them have like a little cipher or some shit like that.
They got a new team? A new Young Money team?
New Young Money artists.
What? Yeah. Are they tight?
If you comparing them to the last one.
So it's like Degrassi back then versus Degrassi now. You ever watch Degrassi back then?
A little bit, not that much though.
You didn't? Oh, all right, yeah. You probably wouldn't know then.
It's let's say it like this. It's like, let's say Bad Boy was to come out with a new group. It's like comparing that new Bad Boy to an old Bad Boy. Like with Biggie and Mobb Deep and all that stuff.
New Bad Boy to the old Bad Boy, but.
Cause it's like,
yeah, I guess.
Cause the previous Young Money team, it was some spitters.
Yeah.
So like the pedestal was high. Like you gotta be different.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely different to pop. So I feel like none of them are different. I feel like they got a lot of growing to do. Cause they do look a lot like real young.
Is Wayne in charge of that?
He wasn't in the cipher.
Yeah.
So I guess not.
Wayne is too busy skateboarding now.
Yeah, Wayne, he do podcasts too.
Oh, he do?
Yeah, he got like a little two-sheet podcast and shit like that.
Hey, man, I gotta check that out, man.
check that shit out. It's cold. That shit dope. He be talking to artists. He was an interview with Lil Baby, and Lil Baby was letting him listen to all his music before he released it. So
that's
pretty
tight.
dope. That's pretty dope.
That's tight, man. Yeah, I would love to meet Wayne one day.
Definitely. Wayne is definitely like one of them. Like I gotta be him. Like
Yeah. So much inspiration came from him, man.
Yeah. I feel like, man. I feel like right now, like it's as crazy as like right now. I feel like if Wayne was come out with like 2 back-to-back mixtapes or albums, he would take over again.
Yeah.
It'll be that simple.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
It'll be definitely that simple. Sheesh.
How did you feel about his rock when he was doing all that rock stuff? Did you listen to any of that?
I listened to a little bit. I didn't listen to the album, but I listened to a couple songs.
You did?
It was not bad.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It wasn't that
bad. I actually used to ask my homeboy because I was on a basketball team. And my homeboy had an iPod with like all that on it.
Yeah.
I was like, I used to borrow his iPod. Like, hey man, let me take that for a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
I did skip, like a lot of that portion of his, career, but some of the songs I did listen to was cold. It was hard.
Okay, yeah.
It was definitely cold. Because that was around the time when he made that I Feel Like Dying shit, right? The song. I think it was before. I think it was after that. He made that Rebirth album in like 2010 or something like that. Damn, when did I Feel Like Dying came out?
2009, 2010.
Yeah, but it was a cool album. It was a good album for the people that that sound was for them.
Yeah.
But I would say, the sound wasn't for me, but it was good. It was a good sound. So.
Yeah, most definitely. That's that versatile shit.
Yeah, I feel like as an artist, you have to you gotta try. Like people gonna judge you for what you're doing, but as long as you try, you never know.
Yeah, most definitely.
You got it. You miss 1,000 shots you don't take, so just take that shot. You feel?
Yep.
So that's definitely cool. Cause Wayne is a pioneer in the game. He's a legend already. Definitely.
Yep. Shit, while we talking on music, what do you think are like some of like the cliches in the industry? Like when people are rapping or people are doing music videos, whatever. Like what do you think is some stuff that like needs to stop pretty much? Like for example, everybody I seen some it was like a post on Twitter or something like that saying that everybody needs to stop using that whole demons thing. I got demons, demons in my head, this and that.
Really?
You feel me? Yeah, like some like that type of shit need to stop.
People say that still?
People say that shit all the time, bro. Yeah. Yeah.
Cliche. I couldn't think of no lyric that they say like that.
Or like for another example, just like talking about money all the time. Like for rap, how many songs do you think are out there that don't talk about money?
No, it's a lot. There's a lot of songs out there that talk about money. I mean, like that depends on the artist though. Like if they can like come out with content that is not only about money, then that's gonna differentiate who they are. Yeah. I mean, like you should as an artist, you shouldn't always talk about money in your songs. You gotta have some purpose behind it. Like money is just an object. You're gonna be bound to get it if you're gonna rap regardless. So, but you know what I have a big pet peeve with when I listen to like new songs and they sample good old songs.
What?
Like, what song was it? Like Tory Lanez do it a lot, bro.
Yeah, he do. I mean, yeah, hell yeah. He did a whole album like that.
Yeah, man. Like I have a big pet peeve with that, man, because it's like, to me, it's like, dude, like I get like a simple some samples or maybe one or two, but it's like when you just do it a lot.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like leave that song alone, man. Let that create your own song. Like,
I think if they do it and they do it in a way that like it's like, damn, that shit is hard.
Or if they do it in a way that it's like, they use the sample to create a new sound instead of like piggybacking off of the same sound.
Oh yeah, like taking the same lyrics and all that type of stuff, the same melody, all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
I can understand that. I kind of feel the same way about that.
That's one of something I feel like that should like slow down, like chill with the. A lot of people do samples. Samples is normal, it's cool, but it's like it's the way you use it. Like if you make a song, even what's that one chick that came out that song? I forgot her name.
What song was it?
Because girls can be players too. That joint.
Girls can be players too. Is it recent?
Not like recent, but it's like it's pretty recent. Because girls could be players too. I forgot the name of the song, bro.
I ain't never heard that.
You ain't never heard it? But she sampled a song. I forgot what song she sampled, but yeah, it's just like, man, like just leave it alone. Like let that artist.
I feel you. But in Tory Lanez's defense though, like when he did that the Jerry Sprunger, for instance. You feel me? That shit with T-Pain. I'm not sure if you heard that.
I heard it.
But that shit is hard. And he got
T-Pain is a feature, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and he got T-Pain to come back on it. So that whole tape is him doing remixes to songs and then bringing those people back on the song and then kind of like reincarnating it.
Okay.
You feel me? So that's pretty unique. In Tory Lanez's defense, when Tory Lanez does it and Drake does it, like when they do it, it makes sense. But like when people are like Omarion come out here, you feel what I'm saying, and do some shit like that.
Even like Jacquees, like he did a couple.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's just it depends on how you use it. Like
yeah, that's true.
But I hate when I want to, because I want to hear something new. I want to hear like what can you be? Who can you be as a creative artist that you bring to the table? I don't want to be like, oh, he got a new song, like, you know, I click it and it's
and it's an old song.
It's an old song, but you just revamped it, like, bro. Like,
it's happening way too much now. I feel like those should have been like gems that were placed throughout, you know, history. You know? But yeah, they doing it all the time now.
All the time, bro.
And a lot of it it sounds like microwave music.
Yeah, definitely.
You feel me? It's like microwaving your food rather than.
It was a gourmet food that I just put back in the microwave and rewarmed it up.
Exactly.
It tastes a little different, but it's still the same thing.
Yeah. So, man.
I mean, you know, it's music is like, it's subjective, very subjective. That's pretty dope about it. Like, everybody likes certain sounds. Yeah. There's somebody out there that loves samples. Like, damn, like I wish I could know how to use samples like that.
Yeah.
Like, there's somebody out there like that.
Yeah.
And that's cool. That's fine. But just like, that's my opinion on the situation.
Yeah. I hear you.
Definitely is. But who you think is the GOAT of fashion right now, bro?
Of fashion?
Like, as far as like, you got Adidas, you got like fucking, what else? You know, Nike, you got, because I went to the mall the other day and I seen all of the companies. I was like, damn, like the styles, like certain styles was really nice, but some of them was like, damn, this is crazy. And like, I know in fashion you have to like set the trend before it becomes that trend. And I feel like certain fashion, like who do you feel like it's really like making good clothes and shit? I know, you got the creme de la creme shit. That's the R.E. GOAT. But
yeah, for sure. Shit, in fashion, I really haven't been taking too much of a look to other people. You know, I know of brands.
Okay.
Just because like I hear them and stuff like that, like Amiri, Givenchy,
yeah.
whatever the fuck, however you pronounce that, you know. I know Gucci's always doing their thing and stuff like that, Versace, but I really don't know exactly what they're doing, you know. I haven't really seen anything that's like, you know, I see things here and there and shit like that. People put on fashion shows and everything like that, but as far as like what the young people are wearing right now, I see a lot of Jordan and Yeezy. I see Kanye
in purple jeans.
Yeah. I see Kanye's brand a lot. Like people trying to make mocks of it. People wearing the slippers all the time. You feel me? Like Kanye tapped into the fashion industry for sure.
Like right now, I feel like.
But Adidas, yeah, he was with Adidas, right? But he's not Adidas anymore.
No, he's not anymore. He's by, it's by itself.
So I have to pay Kanye the respect and not call it Adidas. I have to call it Yeezy because it's really Yeezy.
Okay,
you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
So like without Kanye, Adidas wouldn't be what it is right now. I never wore no fucking Adidas back then. Did you? You probably
back in the day?
You had the shell toes. You ain't had the shell toes.
No, I never had shell toes. I used to wear a lot of Converse, bro.
Okay, yeah, me too.
I used to wear a lot of Converse, but no shell toes.
Yeah. Well, shit. I never knew anybody that really wore Adidas back then.
That's true.
Then they came out with all the
definitely when Kanye got with Adidas and they made Yeezys, them motherfuckers took off. Like,
yes,
he changed the game with Adidas. He made Adidas like they marketing budget and they finances. He took it to another level.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, they dogged him. They did him bad for sure.
Nah, they did. You know, but that's just like, you know, like you gotta watch out. You know, like these businesses ain't for you.
Yeah,
they're not. They're here to make a profit.
Yeah.
They don't care about you as a person. So they're gonna do whatever they can to maximize their dollar amount.
Yeah, for sure. But you could also look at it as too, like, you know, he kind of used that to like show everybody what he can do. So now that Kanye, not that he needed them or anything like that, but now that people know that, like, all right, Kanye created this. Mm-hmm. If Kanye dropped something right now, it would sell out. You heard about what he did at Gap, right?
No.
This dude made a whole bunch of black. I don't know if it was just one color or whatever, but he made like a whole bunch of clothes. He did a collaboration with Gap. Made these plain Gap sweaters put it in a big ass black bag and set it down in the middle of the store, and then made everybody go and pick their clothes from that. The reason why he did that was to show us what it's like for homeless people, having to go through trash cans and stuff like that, picking their clothes. And people are still doing it. It's sold out, bro. It's sold out.
That's a very, very introspective look at it, bro. That's dope.
So
that's crazy.
Kanye can do whatever he wants to, you know. He runs the fashion industry now.
Okay, I got you.
I feel you.
That's fire.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a message.
And people bought it. That's the thing. Because it's one thing to do it, but for it to sell out, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Anything he does, anything he does, bro, he runs fashion.
Okay. How you feel about him musically?
About his music?
Yeah.
To be honest, I haven't really paid the last few albums. Kanye is dope. Kanye is very, very dope.
Yeah.
Other than amazing, maybe Black Skinhead, what you call it, and good. Like he has like a few, but like that era, you feel what I'm saying? I listen to him a little bit more, but I've never really been one to like Kanye, like let me go listen to Kanye.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
I was just about to say, like, I may get a lot of hate for this, but I ain't never put a Kanye song on my phone. I'm just being honest, bro. Like,
I understand.
I heard songs, but I ain't never like, let me download this shit. Like, I never did that, or let me like this so it can stay in my playlist. No, I never did it.
I understand why people like him though a lot.
No, yeah. He's very fucking creative. And on the production side, man.
Oh yeah. Fuck. Production is different.
I do that. He's different. I give him his credit where his credit due, but it's just I never really paid attention to him.
And all his moves in the game too. You know?
Yeah. He's strategic as shit.
Yeah, definitely.
Just like what you said with the Gap shit. That's strategic.
Yeah, like Jay-Z. I think I only had one Jay-Z song in my phone, Big Pimpin'. That's right. And Jay-Z is an icon in the game.
Yeah,
as well.
Jay-Z is. But
Jay-Z hasn't really done anything though, like anything at all. You know.
I fuck with Jay-Z, you know, but I feel like if you talking about like rap wise, I feel like he ain't like all that. He's alright.
Yeah,
he's not.
I feel the same.
I fuck with him though. Like he doing his shit. He cold, but like if I could compare a lot, like if I could bring up a lot of artists that can probably eat you up on a track, it's like,
yeah, I know. Yeah, Jay-Z's definitely not in there for me.
Definitely not, but he's fire. You know, he made a lot of critical decisions in music to maximize his situation. So that's dope. I congratulate it. You're a billionaire, man. Yeah. You can't get no better than that.
Yeah, I know.
So if you starting with music and you get to $1 billion, man, you made it. You straight.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't give a, like, I wouldn't care if you critique my music. You know what I'm saying? For real, like, man, like I've done this already. I've been there, so that's how I feel.
Yeah.
That's dope. Who's your top 5 dead or alive?
My top 5?
Dead or alive, bro. Like if you had a dream team, you was like, all right, bring these niggas to this battle right now, or this face off. Who would be them rappers?
A face off? All right, so rappers. You want me to say rappers, not artists?
Oh, you can do artists.
Because artists,
because artists is the big factor.
A person like Michael Jackson's not gonna battle rap nobody. You feel what I'm saying?
No. You can do top 5. You can do artists.
So top 5. So top 5 artists.
Like somebody, definitely.
I'm speaking as like my inspiration right now.
Okay.
Right? So the artists who pretty much like shaped my artistry today.
Okay.
Gave me a lot of inspiration is Chris Brown.
Okay.
Drake, Lil Wayne, Andre 3000.
Ooh, that's a cold motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He
Andre. Yeah, and then it's funny because I never really this next person I never really listened to like a whole like lot of their music, but just me knowing what they've done and just the iconistry that they have, you know, it's like this is why they're in my top 5. But Michael Jackson.
Okay.
As crazy as it sounds, Michael Jackson, a rapper, stuff like that. All those people that I picked, all those people that I picked, what I noticed about them is that they're all versatile. all of them could get on one song, and then they could get on another genre of song, and then they could get on another genre of song, and then another genre of song, and then be completely fine. You feel me? And make the public think that that's what they actually do.
Okay.
You feel me?
No, I feel like that's fire.
But so that's why it's my top 5. You feel me? So that's why I don't really have like a genre that I stick to. You know, I want to do country. I would jump on like a not hardcore rock, but like a soft rock song.
Yeah,
you
like
feel
a soft rock song, like a punk rock song.
Yeah. I want to do like, you know, a bunch of different shit. So
that's fire. No, that's a Kodak's top 5. Yeah. I'll say it like my top 5. They all rappers, so.
Yeah. All right, yeah. Go ahead. Who is it?
They all rappers, though. But I would say I put number 1. I put Pac. Definitely Pac number 1. I put follow up is Cassidy, because I say he was a big influence on me, and I used to like really look up to how he come up with the music. He kind of like put set in stone of like kind of like how to rap, and I was like, damn, I learned it. So I put Cassidy. I definitely put Drake, because Drake is fucking versatile, man. He been running the game, and then when I do listen to an album, it's like, or not even an album, just a song, it's like, it really resonates. Like, damn, like how do you think it is? And like, they always like give me questions to ask as an artist. Fucking 4 would be, I would have to, like, our similarity would be Andre 3000.
Okay.
That motherfucker could rap, man. Not only rap, but he could make a song. Like, he's very versatile. He's very fucking lyrical. He's very soulful. He's everything, bro. Yeah, and I hate that he don't come out with music today. I just hate it. Like, he don't have to keep up with the Joneses.
But that's exactly.
You don't have to just come out with music. Like, Andre, come out with music. You are fire. Like,
but you know why he doesn't, right?
Yeah, because he said it's like a what's the word? I can't quote him verbatim.
Kind of like a culture shift.
Yeah, culture shift. Yeah, he basically said that, let the new generation run and all that stuff like that. And he's older.
I respect that.
I definitely respect it.
Well, Michael Jordan,
but I still want music. I still want music. And then number 5. Number 5 for me would be, I'll say 50 Cent.
50. Yeah, 50. I respect that.
I'll say 50 Cent. Because 50 Cent, he's versatile. I'll just listen to a song on the way here. I'm the man. That shit fire. and not only that, but he's very smart. He does multiple things. He's a good person to look up to. Good person. Definitely a good person to look up to. For sure. Like, if you were to be like, talk to a street nigga and you be like, trying to tell him like, yo, like, you could be something, I'll tell him to study 50 Cent. So.
Yeah, hey, that's another artist that don't get enough credit.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure. That dude has done so much like power and that whole series, bro. Like, I don't know any other artist that's done that. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm talking about the whole power book, all that. You feel me? BMF, the one with the sun. You feel me? The Kanan, all that shit. And then Tommy even got one now. You feel me?
Yeah. Tommy, that one fired. I watched a couple episodes. That shit fired.
That's crazy. That one, I feel like that one's more like Grand Theft Auto. This nigga just come to the city and then just like start running. This one person, you feel me?
One person just start his whole storyline.
Hell yeah, I know.
But nah, yeah, 50 is very underrated to me. Yeah. And not just as a rapper, but like as a person.
Yeah, he is for sure.
That's definitely solid though.
Money by Monday.
I know, right?
Yeah, man.
But like, but music, music is cool. Like, what would you, like, how would you move right now if you was like coming into the game? Like, from what you learned from being in the game, like, how would you move?
Like starting from nothing.
Ground
I don't
zero.
have no music.
Yeah, you be like, you want to be a rapper, and you want to start from right now. You don't have nothing. You don't have a laptop. You don't have no connections. You ain't got no mic. You don't have nothing.
Am I in school or not in school?
Let's just say you staying with your mom's making ends meet.
Okay. All right. Okay. So if I was staying at my mom's making ends meet, what I would do is I would try to connect with the people in the city first. Okay. Figure out who around me is doing shit. You feel me? And figure out who's motivated. I gotta be motivated too, though.
Yeah.
So first and foremost is get my own motivation up. You know? And then once I have that, then get a plan together, get people to help. Find somebody who knows how to record music. Mm-hmm. My first time recording a song, it was because I knew somebody who knew somebody that was going to the studio. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, got you. So that's kind of like the same with me. Like,
yeah.
I knew somebody that rapped, so we went to the studio. So
yeah, just start telling people what you do. You feel me? Like, hey, I make music. If you do know anybody who making music out here, then you'll start getting pointed in the right direction. Once you find somebody who's making music, then start figuring out like, hey, how can I get in with you? What are you doing? How can I help? If you don't have nobody to help you, go help somebody else. Yeah. You feel me? Then start helping their operation or whatever, or even just paying for the studio. If you ain't got no money or anything like that, then you just gonna have to figure out how to, be a resource to other people and make because somebody who owns a studio, you could possibly get free studio time from them, or you could possibly get a huge ass discount of studio time from them.
Depends on what
if you figure out how to help them. You feel me?
Yeah.
They might need help with marketing. They might need help fucking sweeping the studio out.
That's real.
Just do that for them, and then earn your little time at the studio and start coming up that way. Figure out either you gonna have to figure out how to make some beats, and you're gonna have to find somebody to make some beats. You're gonna have to buy some beats online.
That's real. That's definitely real.
And start right there. Get your product right. Once you get your song, then just start pushing it from there.
I feel like
on social media and everything.
I feel like it's like when you want to make music, is let's say you want to be a rapper, you gotta at that moment you gotta figure out like, all right, how do I want to do this? Yeah. Because like you could be like, all right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start from ground zero, so I'm gonna go buy a cheap mic from Guitar Center, cheap setup, a nice little setup, get a nice little cheap Windows computer, and then be like, okay, I'm gonna start just recording myself and learning the process. And then from there, that's like, I feel like that's an important underrated situation because you can learn your voice on your time. You can learn your cadence on your time. You can learn how to do a lot of things in your comfort of your surroundings. Right. Instead of, because when I first went to the studio, and the first time I went to the studio was when we linked, I was nervous as shit. Like, and I'm gonna tell you, when I was in the studio, bro, like when I was literally standing in front of the mic, I kept thinking of one fucking thing. And this is Nipsey Hussle said this shit. He said, some niggas get nervous on the mic, but I don't. Like, that's the only thing I kept thinking. That's the only thing I kept thinking in my head. Nigga. I swear to God, bro, I kept saying that over and over and over in my head. Like, some niggas get nervous on the mic, and I don't. I had to mentally freaking push myself out. Just like, yo, like, I just gotta do it. And that's a real underrated thing. Like, the mic is intimidating. You hear all your flaws. Everything you need to work on. So if you can take the lead up and find a way to record yourself and just to hear your voice, it will change a lot. It'll change your confidence on like when you get in that booth. So it's just really identifying what you want to, how you want to do it. You want to be more of the person that learn it, and then once you learn it, you could go provide it, or you want to be the person that just like, I'm gonna jump in it full force and just go do it. And there's no problem with both. It's just some of them may take, both of them have like rocks to climb. You're gonna have obstacles. So that shit real.
Yeah, most definitely.
But connecting is real though. Connecting is definitely real. And finding people that have resources that you have, but you have resources they have. Yep. Because that's gonna change the game.
Yeah, that's important.
That's definitely important. That's gonna build your team.
I know. Yeah, that's what they call it, the C-suite. The CEO, the COO, the CFO, all that shit. All them people have different talents within the company. So if it takes multiple people to run a company, then what makes artists think that it's not gonna take multiple people to help their operation?
Yeah. I feel you.
Don't look, man. One thing that I need to get out of my head is that like I used to think that like, oh, I want to do this by myself. I'm gonna do this by myself type of thing. I as soon as I stepped out of that frame of mind, then stuff started taking off for me. You feel me? Because it's not just like a me eat thing. Like I'm over here trying to eat for myself. You feel me? Like it's like us working together as a collective to try to make this one thing happen. Yeah. Whether you're fucking, I don't know, building a damn table, or you feel me, or building a house, or running a business, you feel me? The more people that you have to contribute, the better it is. Yeah. As long as they know what they're doing. You can have a bunch of people that just like running around and frantic and all that shit.
If they benefit the end goal, then it's gonna definitely be very beneficial for everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
And then like you could be an independent person, but always know when you need help. Know when it's liable to reach out. Don't always be like, nah, I got it, I'm straight.
Yeah.
You're gonna put yourself in a hole, and you're gonna fuck up all your relations with the people that can actually help you. This is pretty dope. This is a hell of an experience. This is blessed. Like we out here just trying to just give you guys a perspective of what things are. With dope conversations. Make you guys a part of our conversations and our experiences. So, just stay tuned. Don't miss another episode, man, because we're gonna start dropping like crazy, and we're gonna have a lot of things coming up. We got a lot of stuff that we're working on. It's gonna be busy. We're gonna make a lot of sacrifices, but I guarantee it's gonna be worth it. Me and Shad got some shit that y'all gonna love.
Hell yeah. Shit. If you guys have any topics or anything like that you wanna, you want us to get into the conversation about, dialogue about, then let us know in the comments. Other than that, follow us on social media. Everything is linked at the bottom, so go and check that description. Make sure that you subscribe, so that way you get more videos from us. We're gonna be posting pretty frequently, so yeah, stay tuned. Again, I'm Shot.
Yeah, I'm Joe Forte, the official. Let's get it.
Appreciate it. Peace.